Good evening. Tonight's reading is all about wanting to die. Yes, a subject that most of us are probably familiar with. That feeling of, my life is ending. There could be nothing more. I just want to die. If you've never been there, God bless you. If you've been there, it's familiar territory for me. And somehow I make it through every single time like a rising phoenix. And I encourage you to do the same. So I have been wanting to do this reading for a very long time. And I have been having a hard time getting into the energy of it because, to be honest, that is not some energy that I live in any longer for the most part. Like, I've gotten past the whole, God, I feel this bad, because I try to transmute it as quickly as possible. And transmuting your own energy is your privilege and responsibility. So when you see that you're getting close to that energy of, God, this is too much, try to transmute it a little bit sooner, and eventually you will curb it, and it will get better, and it will get better, and it will get better. And I'm constantly sending you love and energy, knowing that as a sister in the light, I can send it out so you could just receive it as a little energy of love, knowing that I've been there, I'm with you, I'm sorry that you're going through this, and I wish I could hug you so bad. Please just treat yourself kindly. Journal out all the mean things so that they're no longer in your head, and let the nice things come to you. And please rest assured that, in the morning, things will get better. I send you so much love. And let's do a little reading to see what energies we receive, okay? Only positive energies here. But it is a deep and powerful subject, right? There are so many times in life where we just think that the best answer, some of us have a great aptitude and are just like, I never felt like that in your whole entire life. Well, this video is not for you. If you want to watch it and just smile and click along and pray for all of us, that'd be awesome. But if you're one who has dealt with that feeling and just that anguish of soul, then this reading is for you, my dear. All right. What messages do we have for those who feel just like they have no more to contribute and there's no more hope for the hopeless? What messages do we have at this evening? Just take a second, everyone, to, take a deep breath. Ground into Mother Earth. Try to feel the connection. Put your hand out to receive a clasp back of I got you, babe. In this reading, in your heart, let the energy kind of ground a little bit. If you're still crying profusely, I encourage you to continue until it stops. Normally, if I'm already crying profusely, it takes about 3 rounds of cards before I'm calm, but I've already done this once tonight, so I'm doing it for you guys because it's something that helps me, and I hope it helps you, because a lot of us have been there, and we've made it through another till tomorrow. So I hold energy for you on the ethereal that, yes, I know what that feels like, and I send you so much love that you're going to get through it, and you're going to be fine, and you're going to be more grounded, and your head's going to be more clear. Even if this is just your period, that makes you feel this way. If you know, you know. What messages? And I'm sorry to be so lighthearted when you're probably feeling complete anguish, but at the same time, I already went through the whole feelings tonight and kind of transmuted and worked through them a little bit as best as I can. Honestly, the person who is requesting the desire or mentioning the desire of ending their existence is not me, but it triggered me in such a way that, and there's nothing I can do. So what can I do? I felt that. I know that feeling. It sucks. It sucks. But I would hope that if you're in that feeling right now, you would just allow that energy to start falling off of you. Just allow it to just heave, cry if you need to, all of it down into Mother Earth and just kind of let it go. What messages? Blessed are they who hear the word of God and keep it. Seek and you shall find. Judge not that you be not judged. What else do you have for those who are suffering with the affliction of thinking that they have nothing, and hopelessness and anger and vitality and martyrism? What messages do you have for those who are feeling such anguish at this time? Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God has come unto nigh. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm here to say. I'm here to say, my brother and sister of beautiful light, I know that tonight or today or wherever you're at in this moment that you're watching this video, like, please God, give me a sign. I hope this is your sign to tell you that you are loved, you are appreciated, and it's going to be okay. Turn inward. Seek the divine within. What messages would you have for those who are struggling with the thoughts of ending their life? What messages would you have? Optimism. I expect good things to happen, and they do. And ooh, I can feel the infuriation some people feel the instant that they hear that, because they think, I've been optimistic. Well, let's enjoy the cello if you can hear it. Find peace in music. Patience. I trust in divine timing. And if I look rough as crap in this video, which I totally know that I do because I've been crying for hours, know that I feel you. It happens, man. It sucks. But I'm here for you. Watched over. I allow myself to feel safe and enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over my loved ones and me. Mother. I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. I've been working on mother-ish, mother, like, feelings, being a mother, growing, when your kids grow up and they leave, like, that's a lot of energy. Then you start thinking about your own mom's energy and, like, that makes sense why she went crazy. I hope whoever watches this really watches it with I hope that your heart is lightening as you watch this, and just be silly with me, because, sometimes after you cry, you laugh and it just releases some of the energy there. So we're trying to release all the things that just like were a little crunchy that made us cry. And then we're going to kind of flow through and shift and move through the sands and just kind of let new energy come in and resettle, and let all that crying be a good thing of purification and transmutation of energy. Enthusiasm. Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I follow. I hope you can hear the cello. I love a good cello when I'm anguished. What messages would you have for those who would find themselves in this reading on this day, Sweet Spirit, in this moment? What do you have for them? Anything else? Okay. We have media. You can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. That's what I'm trying to do here. I hope you try to do it in the talents that you have. If this is a talent, it's at least a reaching out of soul to say, I send you love. If you're going through feelings of hardship and struggle and pain and feeling like you don't belong and like there's nothing that is worthwhile here anymore, I want you to remember to fear not and to know that tomorrow will be a new day. And if you can just try to find that little tiny oomph of positivity, just that opening of your heart. Just recently, I had the situation where I was trying to get a hold of somebody who I really, really love, and I was very worried about them. Obviously, they're my child, right? But my children are grown, so getting a hold of them is difficult. And I was struggling with all of these negative conversations in my head, and also like the duality of the positive, everything is okay, you're probably overreacting. We were taught as a society to be afraid of everything, blah, 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 just trying to calm that energy down. And it felt like it took me ages, right? But it did. I got this point of my heart where I really, really felt like it finally opened. And guess what happened the instant that happened? My phone dinged with a message from said child who my brain was so stressed out about. But I did. So that is what I'm talking about. Like when we can open and just, instead of like feeling all of that, just the suffocation that comes with anxiety and negative thoughts and self-deprecation and all of those ideas that we're just like, we are worthless and we're the ones who are saying that to ourselves. We need to like Ella Enchanted our asses and be like, no, we don't do that shit no more. I'm not stabbing myself anymore. I am going to allow myself to build into something new. And yes, this is a down point. This is a moment. I don't like it. I don't feel good, but I'm not going to die because I never die from this. It's not going to kill me. I'm going to resurrect. I'm going to be reborn again because I am a beautiful light and love. And yeah, that's probably rough to hear right now and you're like all stressed out. So I won't go too bright for you, okay? It's so funny to me, right? Because I'm in the camera and I'm trying to talk to you guys, but I have to see my face and I'm not like the biggest fan of my own face. So I'm like, God, Micah, okay, please pay attention to your dreams. I'm going to put this up to the camera because you're going to have to read that to yourself. It's a moment to connect with what you're watching and listen to the cello. Creative expression, God's divine creativity, is expressed through your actions. What do you love? What do you love to do? What makes you want to be in this life? You could journal it. You could start with, I don't fucking know. Anger and frustration is always a good place to start. Retreat. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. So, she's sitting and journaling, just like I said. Sit down and journal. Have a conversation with yourself. They're enlightening, I will tell you. I'm not perfect by any means, right? But man, you should have seen me. You should have seen me before, man. I'm so much better. All right. What messages would you have for those who are struggling with the ideas of no longer wanting to have a life on this planet at this time, sweet spirit? If they're at this time still upset and crying and they haven't giggled even once at some of my jokes, what would you have for them? Thank you. Finding forgiveness. Psychic abilities. So opening yourself to the concept that you're more than what you were taught that you were. Spirit guides. Understanding the fact that there's actually like some divine that is holding you and taking you through all these moments where you're like just begging for death, which I've been there. But somehow you wake up in the morning and you're like, okay, I guess I'll try again. And you do better every time, babe. Home. Feel at home. Try to find that home within yourself. Trust me, I'm not saying any of this is easy, but sometimes it's easier to like trust yourself to go deep with you than trusting another person, because some people are never going to understand, and that's just, it is what it is. But you can trust yourself, you can trust your spirit, you can trust going in and writing the most crazy fucking shit that you want to write. And if you don't want anyone to read it, one of my favorite things to do is to write over the same exact line. So you can write like 5 pages worth of journal entries on 1 page. Could anybody read that? Absolutely not. Did it get all the energy out? Absolutely. And you don't have to reread it if you don't want to reread it. And then it's just gibberish, and you light it ablaze if you like to play with fire. Which I do. So light it up and then release the energy, you know? And then you will, within like 5 pages in, like a guarantee, you will start to find a different voice or a different level of energy that is going to take you to a higher concept, because you have kind of emptied that barrel a little bit. What messages would you have for those who are still listening to this beautiful reading, sweet spirit? Those who are struggling or were struggling, but then they're so excited because they were like, yes, hanging out with Micah as we talk about words that we're not allowed to say, but you know, I already said at the beginning of the reading, that was not a card. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I don't know that I can read all these. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you have, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Ooh, and released them, guys. So you're protected. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Employment change. Your career path is heading into a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Did this make your heart tingle? It made my heart tingle. Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose, organization of your thoughts, your reports, your living and work, and your finances will help you plan your next action steps. Hydrate. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you will attract for yourself and for others. So we are all doing amazing. Things just in an instant. We woke up, we're waking up tomorrow with a whole new situation. We got some information in our dreams. We're totally ready to go. It's going to be perfect. I can't wait to hear about all the beautiful things that have happened because you opened yourself to the divine and to your own spirit guides to help you receive good information. Now, these are not coming out, so I don't force my cards. What messages would you have for those who would still be in the reading? Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It is okay to feel different from others. Yeah. Life-changing epiphany or experience, lapis lazuli. It is time for a big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you in each step of the way. Good for you. See? You cried it out. You made it through. You conquered another day. Good for you. God bless you. Love life, rose quartz. New or renewed romance on a pink card. Love is here for you. Moonstone. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. Sapphire. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So don't just push it, just receive. Receive that yin energy, You don't have to do everything, babe. I know it feels like you do. But if you're not calling in any help, then it's going to feel like that. What messages would you have for those? Transformation. Oh, Saint and Sinner. It's one of my favorites. The Secret. Anything else? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, like, you know what's going on. And that's why you're feeling this way. You have stuff that you're thinking about that you kind of like undercurrent know. Transformation. It's the game of the day. How do we get the card to stand while I read the card with my raspy voice? I like the fun of doing it spontaneously every time. I could have a better plan, but that would not be me. Transformation. Is this pause necessary? Yes, I think it is. Your world may seem like it's turned upside down, yet rest assured, there is no need for concern. A positive transformation related to work, study, or finances is now occurring. Keep calm and allow the storm to clear, for when it does, you shall discover that things have been rearranged for the better. Do not fear the changes taking place, for change is a necessary part of life. With every ending comes a new beginning. Trust and be prepared to lovingly let go of the past. If there is one certainty in life, it is that life will continue to transform as it magically unfolds. Though you may feel unsettled and unsure at present, try to be flexible in your thinking and be open to new ideas. A bright future awaits. Receive that energy. The assumptions you're making about another person or event could turn out to be completely wrong. Realize that for every theory, there is a contradicting and opposing one. There may be more to this situation than first meets the eye. You are being advised to keep an open mind and heart. All is not necessarily as it seems. Remember also that often the judgments we make about others are also judgments we make about ourselves. You will not find peace and fulfillment while holding on to I'm right and they're wrong attitudes. Accept that there is no single truth that applies universally, and things will become clearer. Someone will soon confide to you, and the information they divulge will shock or disturb you, may shock or disturb you. You may feel torn between the loyalties that you have for two people, and this creates a dilemma for you. What is the right thing to do? Should you divulge the information or stay silent? In your heart, you will know. Ultimately, you must be true to yourself, for only in doing so can you be true to others. Revealing the truth will definitely cause upheaval, but certainly as things settle down, your honesty and courage will be appreciated. Don't dwell on feelings of guilt. Express what is in your heart, for hidden blessings are in store for you all. As a result, the coming events, both you and others will feel a sense of relief. There is a positive result for all concerned. However, this can only be actualized through your courage and love. Your determination, commitment, and perseverance is about to pay off, and all you have worked towards will soon manifest. It will soon be time to celebrate your achievements. However, you are cautioned to not get too elated. Thank the universe for all you've achieved and keep focused. Do not lose sight of your original purpose and intentions. Keep in mind that all you do should not only serve you, but also those around you. In doing this, the universe will continue to guide you and offer assistance. Visualize your work and influence reaching larger numbers of people. Imagine that this happening with ease and only in ways that feel comfortable. It takes no more effort to think big than to think small. And remember that a miracle is always possible no matter what situation you find yourself in. Are you open to miracles? I send you love. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Please be open to the love. And keep in mind, when you open to the love that is being given to you, it's not just love from me, it's the love from the universe. Like, you can open to so many people who are loving you that you can't even imagine are loving you. Be open to love. I love you. Don't do anything rash. Sleep on it. And hopefully we'll see you in the morning.